Hey everybody, I'm here to do the last vlog of 2019. Um, I know that I haven't been on in a while, but like I said, I'm gonna catch up as best as I can. Christmas vacation was crazy. Like my kids got sick literally the week before they were going on Christmas vacation. They got sick, and then right after Christmas vacation that weekend, I got sick. So we were all just recovering, and then like the whole vacation I was off and on sick, they were off and on sick, but despite that, Christmas went great, which I'm happy for, or whatever. The holidays went great, and now here we are on New Year's Eve, and just waiting for the ball to drop at this point. So every year I always do a final video for the year, and then I do the first video for the new year. Trying to fix this here. I had it tied up. I'm gonna tie it right back up when I get off here. But yeah. Um 2019. This year, honest to God, kicked my ass. It kicked my ass. I didn't need to be humbled this year, but it humbled me more. FYI, my kids are in the living room watching TV, so you might hear them walking back and forth or whatever, but yeah, this year kicked my ass. And the main two things that really were great that came out of this year was, well, three. Me going to Mexico, going out the country for the first time. That was a blast. I had an amazing time, and I can't wait to do it again. Me ending up on Impractical Jokers, like that was like, crazy. And my daughter graduating from daycare. Those are the three things that like were my biggest and greatest highlights of 2019. Um, Jesus, I had so many lows. It's ridiculous. Like the job that I was at earlier this year, they just let me go. Like I was led to believe that I was gonna be let go for the summer, but I will be able to come back in the fall. And the whole entire time during the summer, I was trying to like stay in touch with them, call them, let them know, hey, I'll come back in September. What's the process? Blah, blah, blah. They were ignoring my emails. They were ignoring my phone calls. So I finally had enough. And I was like, I'm not going to sit up here and chase nobody for a job. So, luckily, at my kids' school, there's other parents there. And this one mom in particular, she always looks out for me. She always looks out for my kids. She knows my children's father since he was a kid. So she always looks out for us. She worked at the school, and I had asked her one day, I was like, how did you go about, oh, it's a sliding. It's a sliding. Yeah, so I had asked her, that was getting on my nerves. I had asked her, how did you go about, getting a job here? And she was like, just give your resume into the office manager and they'll take it from there. So I was like, okay, gave my resume, wasn't really expecting much. I was applying to other places, taking calls to other places. They called me within like a week or two, told me to come in for an interview. I did the interview. They called me a week later and told me I had the job. So that's yet another highlight. And me getting a job at my children's school, it allows me flexibility. I can still be around them. Um, I get off early enough to where I have a little break in between the time I get off and the time they get out of school. So I can do whatever I, need to do, relax, whatever, until they get out of school. And then, after school, we come home, do homework, they eat dinner, go to bed. So, it allows my schedule to be pretty flexible or whatever. So I'm grateful for that. And the job isn't bad either. I get to know all of the kids and the staff that work there. So I'm happy, and I feel blessed with it. Um, but yeah, this year was just crazy. Financially, I was just like, it was insane. Financially, I'm still playing catch up as far as finances go, but I'm not gonna let it hold me down. I'm not gonna let it keep me from doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna just push through. Um, what else? Oh my gosh. The death of my cousins. I really didn't think it would like affect me as much as it did, because not to say that, I don't care about my cousins or whatever, but these are two cousins that I lost contact with years ago. Like, not that it was a problem or anything, it was just that, life. And to hear that they are like they died so young, and how they died really bothered me, because it hit really close to home. Like, you hear about people dying at the hands of police or at the hands of, crazy people, but you never think that it would be somebody that you know or that somebody you're related to. So it affected me more than I thought it would, and that's kind of why I took a break from video blogging, because I don't ever like getting on camera and being half-assed. But I think I'm a little too hard on myself when it comes to that, because I feel like when I get on, I have to be bubbly, I have to be energized, I have to be, just a certain way when I'm on camera, because I don't ever want to look back at my videos and just think, I remember how I felt that day that I recorded that video. So I was told by my therapist yesterday that instead of doing that, then just jump on camera no matter how I'm feeling, because people relate to you more when you're on camera and you're authentic. Not to say that I'm fake or anything on camera. That's never happened, but I just don't like transferring my energy to any viewer. You get what I'm saying? Because energy transfer is real. Energy is a real thing, and people really think that it's a joke when it's not. Energy is a real thing. So I know that my energy can be easily transferred to other people, and vice versa. I don't want to do that to you guys, but I think I will just genuinely, no matter how I feel, just get up, jump on camera and talk, and be consistent, because that is my biggest struggle. And I don't mean it. It's just that life be throwing me curveballs, and I'll be like, whoa. But I gotta learn how to deal or whatever. But this year really, it took me. It took me. It whooped my ass. It did. It whooped my ass. And I'm just glad I made it through. You know, this year started off with me having friends that I thought were friends. Like, some of the people that I named in my premiere episode, I don't even speak to them anymore because they were fraudulent, and it sucks that even in this day and age that, I still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to stop doing that. Honestly, I'm going to stop doing that. So the people that's in my circle right now is who get all my love, my care, my attention, all of that. So, you know. So yeah. Um I just hope for better next year. I've I actually, because everybody, my birthday is very close to New Year's. My birthday was yesterday on the 30th, so I spent my birthday most of the day crying. And that's not how I would have imagined spending my birthday, but I felt like that's what I needed. And since I've been going to therapy in July, this therapist that I have has been breaking me down. And you know what? I need it. Like I said, she makes me realize that I'm guarded. Never thought I was guarded, but she makes me realize that I'm guarded, and that I am always putting other people's feelings before my own. And I'm not, I don't give myself enough credit. So I'm going to take every single thing that she said to me yesterday and I'm going to apply it and work on being better. My goal for 2020 is to just heal. Heal my heart, heal my soul. I want to get into meditation. I want to get my chakras in alignment. I want to get into like, not so much spirituality, but I am a big person on energy. So I would be into like sage and all of that other stuff, crystals and all of that other stuff. So I'm going to look into that stuff. So I have like a lot of things that I would like to do starting next year as it goes to my mental health, bettering my mental health. Because, I speak to you guys all the time about mental health on Mondays and stuff. And a lot of the stuff that I talk about is stuff that I can relate to. But I do want to probably document what I'm doing to better my mental health and the steps that I'm taking. Because if I could help one person, I feel like I've achieved everything. So, I recently started antidepressants. Not too happy about that, but as much as I was trying to avoid it, I need it. So, I've been documenting that, and I'm not sure if I want to share it or not. I might share it at some point. I'm only taking them for the month right now. After the month, I'm going to go back to my psychiatrist and see how it goes and all of that. So, yeah, I'm just doing things here and there to better my health and my mental health. And I'm just looking forward to positivity and healing in 2020. I don't want to do anything outrageous. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say, oh, I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to exercise. No. I'm going to make actual resolutions. This is disturbing me. I want to make actual resolutions that I'll stick to. And, actually go through with it. Because a lot of people make resolutions that they don't stick to. And it's like they do it for like maybe the first week of January. And then after the second week, no. I want to do something that is going to be a reoccurring habit. Something that I will stick to. Something that I will enjoy doing. Something that will better me as a person. So I'm looking forward to a lot in 2020. But mostly it's healing. Mostly it's, centering myself. So yeah, I'm excited for 2020. I think because I've learned so much this year, I'm ready for whatever obstacle is thrown my way next year. Fingers crossed. Because, you never know what may happen. So I'm just hoping that next year is blessings upon blessings for everybody, because I know I'm not the only one that had like a crazy year this year. Like a lot of people that I know had a crazy year this year. So I hope it's blessings upon blessings for all of us. I hope that, everyone just has a safe and joyous new year, And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, we made it. We made it. It's the last day of 2019. Say a prayer, hug and kiss your family. If you're out partying, have fun. I'm not partying this year. I'm spending it with my significant other and my children. And that's how I'm going to bring in the new year. So, that's also a highlight too. Kind of one that caught me by surprise, me being in a relationship, because I was so against them. y'all know me. I was so against relationships, but life has a way of doing a complete 180. So here I am. But yeah, so far so good. Not really any complaints. He's a very sweet guy, very manly man. I'm so used to being a real nigga. I can't be a real nigga with him. I have to be a lady. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's how I'm spending my 2019, the last day of my 2019, last few hours. So, I'm happy to be spending it that way. Maybe next year. Maybe next year for 2021. I think I'm going to throw a party or have like a potluck or something. I just want to be surrounded by family and friends. I love being surrounded by family and friends for the holidays. So that's an idea I'll probably put in, bring into fruition. Have a New Year's potluck dinner party, something. I don't know. But let me get through this new year first. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. I pray that everyone has a safe one. Like I said, if you're out dancing, partying, drinking, please be safe. Uber and Lyft, people. Uber, Lyft, and cabs. Okay? Do not drive. Don't get behind the wheel if you're intoxicated. But I want everyone to have a safe and joyous one. And I will see you guys in 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and blessings. Bye.